Hi guys, how are you doing? This is your girl Nat Sunshine Spencer. So I had to come and do a little video because I had to share it with you. It is always important, like if you're going somewhere, you have to dress appropriately. Like everywhere that you go, you have to look a particular way. Mark you, I don't think I am coming here to bash anyone or cause any animosity, but frankly speaking, if you are going somewhere, don't you think you have to dress for the occasion? Because sometimes you be going somewhere and you don't dress for the occasion and maybe people be looking at you. Some people don't care, some people care. But when you dress a particular way, I think people address you differently. And this is a story time because I think we need to know how to present ourselves in a manner that people would approach us positively. And when people do approach us negatively, we curse and behave in a boisterous manner. And I believe we bring it on ourselves. It's not most like the person is just being rude. People are rude for numerous time of things. People are rude for nothing at all. People just wake up on the wrong side of the bed and just want to, you off. But I have to give you a scenario. Like for those who know me, when I'm going out, I always try to dress a particular way, and like people will like, oh, why you always dressing? You're just going on the store, going to the street, going wherever. And I always say to them, you never know when you're gonna meet that person. Not even if I'm married, I'm not saying I'm gonna meet somebody to get married, but you never know. You may dress tacky one day, and I told my friend this, and she was able to say yes. She remember me saying that to her one time, and she went to the store and she saw her husband ex, and she was like, oh my gosh, I was so happy I was dressed a particular way, because if she saw me all raggedy and looking unkept, she would like, is what she look like is me you really leave her for. So the scenario, but try to dress accordingly, guys, because sometimes the wrong person, that you just buck up the wrong person. It ever happened to you where you always have on the same clothes? I don't know, it happened to me already, and unfortunately you don't see the person in years, and unfortunately that day you wear the same clothes like a year after and you buck up the same person? Comment below and let me know if that ever happened to you, because it happened to me already. So dress accordingly to where you're going. I'm not saying to go overboard, and dress nice. It don't have to be always expensive. Cheap and clean, do it. Because I do cheap and clean a number of times and nobody knows. They be like, she dressed it, yeah, but sometimes I cheap clothes, I just put it a certain way because we make clothes not make we. Yes, but let me get back where I was saying. So I went to this particular institution. Yeah, I'm in my backyard, guys. Yes, I'm in my backyard. Yes, I'm doing a video. That's my grill, yeah. I went to this particular institution, and they were asking me, like, they thought that I worked there, and I was like, no, I don't work here. And they like, other persons were in the line, and like I was just going there and I'm telling them my story. And after the lady came around and she was like, oh, I can help you right now, but I guess I could tell my manager and he will help. Other people in the line waiting, and the manager that didn't come. And as I go there, and she looked at me from head to toe, and then she was like, oh, the manager was available. And I'm saying to myself, how can the manager be available in such a short time, while when other persons were asking, the manager wasn't ready to speak to them? So I was like, okay, maybe it's something else. So when I go to talk to the manager now, because first, they thought I worked there, but after they realized I wasn't working there, they was readily available now to help me same way. So when I went to the manager now, and girl is stepping up. Hey, you want to see girl? I should have taken a picture that day. So when I went now to speak to the manager, and I was sitting there for a while, And then the young lady came back in, and I wanted to know why I was able to see the manager, and other persons were asking for the manager, and they were like, oh, the manager's not available. But when I stepped in and I was telling them that I wanted, you know, what I wanted to do, the manager was not available. Mark you, I did not make an appointment to see a manager. They were telling me, oh, you had to come back and blah blah blah, because she didn't see, you know, when she came around now and talking to me, because she was just seeing my face, but when she came around, the manager was available. Then I said to her, can I ask you a question? Like, other persons were wanting to see the manager, and he wasn't available. And she came and she was like, between me and you, but I'm not lying, you're killing it. And I was like, killing it? And she was like, yeah, the way you dress, like, it shows you are in some profession that, you know, warrant for us to let you speak to the manager, because a person of your caliber must need, you know, some help. And I was like, damn, I felt good, yeah. But I was like, so if I came here in a pair of jeans like the other persons and like a white tee, nobody would not pay me no mind. But because I was well dressed in, like, you know, work suit as we consider it, and British wear, as my friend always say, oh, you look like you're in a British wear. So yes, so because of that now, the manager was readily available. So the manager now, after she left and the manager came in, the manager was like, oh, have you ever tried looking a job in this institution, and I think that you will be a good pick for us, because, you know, I am looking for workers. And he was like all interested in me getting a job. He haven't seen my resume. He doesn't know if I have a GED. He don't know if I have any qualification. But right there and then, just by my appearance, this young man was, because he's a young manager as well, was able to give me a job. I wasn't looking at a job, yes, and it's a really, I don't want to give the name of, you know, the place that I went. But he was like ready to give me a job because of my appearance. Come on, ladies. Come on, gentlemen. I am pleading to you, when you go just any mission, try to dress appropriately, because you never know when it is your time to shine. My time to shine was that particular day. I wasn't looking for a job, mark you, but the way I was dressed, I could have gotten a job right there without you looking at my resume, without you getting reference, yes, without any reference, nothing. He was just ready to give me a job on my appearance. So I'm telling you, just dress a way that is, just had to let you know that. And sometimes first appearance really count. So guys, just fix up yourself, look good, because you never know if today is your time to shine. You never know. You never know when it is your opportunity. So no say, oh, I'm just going down the store, I don't have to look a particular way and nobody's gonna see me. You never know. Like my friend, her husband ex-wife was in the store, so good, and she said, oh, it's so good now, I'm glad somebody dressed proper, because you always tell me anytime you going out, always look your best. Me not say you fit dress up in a heels if you go to the supermarket. Marcus, some people do it, but just look presentable. You go into your child's school, that's our next thing. Yes. And I always know when you say, mommy, you coming to school? Like, yes, when I go to school, I look like I am going to school, because I have to look like, and then I will always say, oh, my teacher said to ask, like, what kind of job, my teacher was asking me, what kind of job your mom do or whatever, because I go like I am going to represent my son. Like, people, when you go out, for people who have kids or your guardians, whatever, you have to look a certain way, because it's gonna show, like, it's gonna reflect everything. You're gonna reflect your kids, you're gonna reflect your family, you're gonna reflect your church, you're gonna reflect your community. So as I said, I don't want to make this video very long, but just fix up yourself, look good, go and present yourself like it's the first time you're seeing this person, the first time you're going out there, cause you never know when it is your time to shine. Bye guys, remember, first impression lasts. This is your girl Nat Sunshine Spencer. Pick up yourself, you know, rise and boss. Want all of you look good.